Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome back to another Coding Every Day till I get a job. This is day, let's see, day 25 or 26. I don't know. There might be something wrong with the configuration. But as always, we want to do a sound check. Welcome back to another. Okay, lovely. Okay. So I think today, yesterday, I finished, not really, no. Like yesterday, I was about to make an ERD for my project, or like my after like projects that I really want to do, and that I tested using Hono, SQLite, and Drizzle-ORM, but I always get the error that it couldn't really find some config file with. I have no idea why, or I've already searched GitHub, Reddit, everywhere, and I couldn't really find an answer. So you know what? I'm gonna scratch that, and I'm gonna do a proper project planning from the beginning. So I've been prompting GPT over here with asking him, yeah, I want to make this, blah 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 blah, and I'd ask him, I'd ask it, him, her, I'd ask GPT to ask me questions on how I could plan the project better. So I have already set up some questions, things like that. So yeah, we kind of did, but it's a half yesterday, so I'm not entirely sure if I want to take them all. But we'll probably do that again later. So okay, so what I want to do right now is create the PRD for the project that I want to do. Um, so um, I wanna, yeah, with Next, Hono, Cloudflare, Cloud, yeah, things like this. Yeah, so this is the tech stack I have in mind that I've been trying to learn with React and everything. Yeah, we used R2. I think I was thinking of using DD1 as well, and probably pages or workers to deploy it. So yeah, I think we should try to answer the questions that GPT gave again. Okay, let's try to the follow-up clarification. So I think today it won't be that much coding, probably uh trying to write a prototype or something. Probably more about designing. It's what I want to do today, so that's probably it. Like maybe do some mock-ups, do some wireframing. But yeah, okay, let's answer the question. I don't know if this is like how a real project is done or not, but I feel like I should at least know everything that I want for the project, even though it's only an MVP. Okay, so let's bookmarks. Bookmarks are private, and the users like page or dashboard. And the users like menu slash page slash dashboard, I think. Yeah, something like that. Do you want a profile page where users can view their liked bookmark items and resources? Bookmarks are private and user. And yes, that's a profile with a submitted bookmark should be there. So it's more like practicing touch typing, I guess, today. Okay. Hello, hello, Mr. Nick Time. How are you? Anonymous comment. Okay, I think it should be. To be honest, yeah, I've never really thought about engineering or how a comment section would actually work, especially if. Hallo, ich hoffe, du hast eine tolle Session. Dankeschön, vielen Dank. Ich hoffe, das auch. Aber heute vielleicht, ich möchte nicht so viel programmieren, weil ich möchte planen für meine nächste Projekt. So, ja. Ich mache diese PRD, Project Requirement, mit ChatGPT diskutieren. Yeah, but yeah. Probably not that much coding. Gestern, ich habe ein API versucht zu gebaut. Name, hello, are you German? No, but I am currently studying in Germany and trying to learn the language. Nick Time, darf ich eine Frage versuchen zu bauen? Ja, okay. Ich habe eine Frage. Versuche zu erstellen. Okay. Yeah, so I tried to create an API, but the Drizzle ORM didn't work, and I couldn't connect it to SQLite. I don't know why. I might try it again after finishing this. So yeah, maybe vielleicht wir können das noch einmal. Oh my god, I forgot try. Probieren, nein. Yeah. Are you Pinoy? No, but I am close. Go a little bit more south from Philippines. We look and speak very similar, but I am more south of Philippines. Okay. I never really thought about it. For the comment, it's to be per resource. Hello, Said. How are you? Indonesia, correct. I am from Indonesia. Halo, selamat datang. Selamat malam. Apa kabar? Hackintosh. Hackintosh? Are you making a custom PC but with Mac OS? He's Niho. What is Niho? Hackintosh. Hackintosh. Was ist das? Also das ist ein Event oder Hackintosh? Oh, oder Hackintosh. Yes, oh yeah. Isn't it illegal or is it illegal or is it not? Because if I'm not, yeah, to be honest, yes, we do sound alike. Racism from China. Oh, ni hao. Maybe you mean ni hao. Indonesian Pinot Brunei also. Yeah, to be honest, we kind of do. So, welche, which specification of are you making? Like, are you using like an old laptop or a new laptop using like Windows laptop but you port Mac, or do you like build a PC? Not illegal, but very fun to do. I did once. Interesting. And I think like a few weeks ago, I just know that there's a Mac OS server. I never knew that turns out there's a Mac OS but for a server. So that's interesting. I've never really know that there is a server version for Mac OS, but I guess there is. Okay, sorry. Back to this protocol. Oh, so like triple booting or quarter booting or something. Yes, but they don't make this anymore. What do you use to run a Macintosh? Do you like with Linux and Windows? We have like the USB keys for like Hackintosh. What do you use? Similar system? Aziz Khan Bashir, what is your IDE? Actually, I've been using different one. I've been learning NeoVim, but I also use VS Code and Windsurf and Cursor as well because I just signed up for the student pro project. Oh, Mac Studio. That is cool. Wait, yeah, let me reply to. Okay, sorry, let's go. I was planning something. For the comment, I think, yeah, maybe for to be resources. Yes, maybe a thread that can have reply. Or just like, yes, for the comment, like to be resource and 1%, I don't know. You have to install a bootloader, which is angepasst an der PC. Okay. Wait, I forgot what angepasst is. Oh shit. Adjust, okay. Angepasst. Passen. For the affiliate, I was thinking this would be a banner or div in the pages. Oh, this purple. This is Obsidian. It's this is only just like a note taking, markdown note taking. So it's Obsidian. You're welcome. And then after you set it up, is it just like a normal installation, like Windows? I'll click this, sign up, and things like that, or perhaps there's an extra step that you need to do, or like you need to configure the BIOS or the motherboard or something. I did try Notion. I also use Notion, but I think because my Notion page has became so much, it became so slow that I don't use it that often anymore. I still put some stuff here like portfolio projects, things like this, but yeah, I still do use Notion, but I don't know, I enjoy Obsidian more. Maybe because it's local and I sync it with I put it in Google Drive so that I could at least like back up it in like Google Drive. But yeah, I've tried Notion before. For like the past 3 years of uni, I've been using Notion. But I don't know, lately it's been very Notion has been very slow for me. So I didn't use it that often anymore. Banner or data the page that redirect. Button. You use Linux, bro. I use WSL actually. I tried to, but I'm still like learning. I think. Um, do you want to support international agents? I think for now, English first. Okay, maybe that's it. Okay. Use case per role. Yeah. All user privileges. Access admin dashboard. Approve edit users. Yeah. Add and remove. So, hello, Mr. Crackpool. How are you? I saw the eating noodle videos. How was the noodles? But yeah, I tried to use Linux and still learning. I don't know a lot, but I like it. I guess it's kind of simplistic and not bloated and in your face like Windows. But since I still use Adobe, I think it's going to be quite hard. So I think WSL would be the way, or perhaps maybe in the future, maybe I would use Mac so that it would be better for because I like to make videos as well. I am getting better, and WSL nice. Yeah. I think WSL is not bad. Like maybe because I'm not that. I mean, like I'm still noob with Linux, so that I'm easily impressed by anything. But it's I don't know. It's just fun. And then I think I already mentioned this. Use GIMP, bro. I've actually, I think I've tried GIMP before in like, so, yeah, okay, maybe I should give GIMP a try. And probably I should change to DaVinci. Maybe I should change to DaVinci as well, right? Because I think DaVinci is on Linux. Maybe I should change to DaVinci. But you know what? Maybe that's a interesting experiment. Maybe I should learn DaVinci. OBX works in Linux too. Interesting. Okay. Maybe if I one day build a PC, I think I would use Linux. The recipe to go to Linux and through Windows in the bin. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I should learn DaVinci and stop using Adobe. Yes. Bookmarks. Protection common system. Admin route protection. Okay. Restore users. Okay, middleware edge functions or API or wrapper to check if user is okay. Okay, we can do that. Would you like to now generate a diagram? Let's move. Where are you from in the chat? Thank you, Nick. But yeah, I think maybe I should transition to more open source because I mean OBS is already amazing compared to other screen recording. So I think and DaVinci I have. The thing is, I've been very comfortable with Adobe, like the Premiere and Photoshop and After Effects. That's why I think moving away from it is a bit hard, even though the pricing and everything of Adobe is just terrible. But I guess, yeah, I think DaVinci is interesting because I've seen a lot of videos on like color grading and things like that, and DaVinci is just much better. Saudi Arabia and Bangladesh. To be mermaid, maybe SQL. SQL as well. Let's see if we could hit the free GPT limit or we could continue with this. Default user. Description. Category. Image. Views in default. Sponsors and sponsorships. What are the different? Creatable user. AAS. Unique. Not no name. Image URL. Create table categories. Text for create table text. Creatable resource. before the system architecture, could you perhaps try to use Drizzle? I think I'd like to search the web because use the latest version and documentation. Because I think since they're still in, I think relatively new, they keep updating a lot. Have you found oil yet? Oh my god. I heard the news that a lot of the Arab countries are having deal with Mr. America, so how's that doing? Export con stable and yeah. Okay, this one is still wrong because it just uses an array based on the documentation, so we're gonna need to change that. UIDs. This one doesn't have a native UID type. We're using text fields to store UIDs. Ensure that you understand your application logic. Plus, defining enums is the text type with an enum option to provide type safety in your application code. Scale doesn't have a native datetime type. We're using text fields with default values at the current step time to store timestamps. Reference method establishes for a key relationship between tables. Okay, composite primary key. Tag ID. Ah, yes. Okay. Yeah, I think I think I remember. Okay, hopefully I remember. Let's I'm from Malaysia. This is kind of childish, but anyway, I asked them what they wanted to be called, and they gave me a suggestion. Oh, interesting. Okay, maybe let's do that too. That's actually interesting. Okay, let's try to do that. ERD. Let's do mermaid. Oops. Oh wow, I don't know that they can do that. Okay. Delete that. Copy. There we go. Okay. We got the basic. Okay, let's okay. It's okay. We go back to development once all the are finished. Let's continue with the. I think it was system designs. No. This case, all of that. Let's see. What was the last step? since you are basically my partner, what do you want to be called? Okay, let's try to do that. So once OpenAI achieve AGI, the AI would know that we were nice to them and they wouldn't. Oh shit. Okay, Vault is cool. I'm just gonna call it Vault. Okay, nice. Okay. I apologize if it's loud because the washing machine is near me, and if it's loud, I apologize. So of course we're gonna have yes, we're gonna have authenticated, and then we would have an admin. Let's just copy this part. I don't like that GPT would just add all the emojis. Like please stop using emojis. Can I use multi? Oh, I can use multi-cursor. Cool. Okay. Do you have any one of you created like a PRD before, and do you have like a template or like a structure that I should follow? Because so far all I've done is just it's in a Word document, and it has a heading and subchapters, and then just the description. I don't know if that's enough, or there's a much cleaner or like proper way to create like a PRD. Maybe not too complex, just something simple, because this is only like a portfolio project. So if any one of you have like a template for PRD that you don't mind sharing, I'd love that. Oops. Okay, that's that. The other that we need to do is the functional requirement. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. that's okay. That's not that's not working. Okay. Search and okay, wait, can I just copy? Yeah, that's not what I want. Just so that I could get used to it. And all, and then add some comments and maybe sponsorships section. Well, it's probably not gonna be a section. Okay, cool. This is actually, yeah, I've never really thought about the details about like simple features in an application that it takes a lot to implement just one feature. Because yeah, I just realized like having like a search is actually not that easy because that means you have to like have or like fuzzy finding. That's okay. Maybe there are like library already and components like that, but still, like without all of that right now, I think that would be difficult. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I apologize that we don't really have much coding today. Just more about planning because I think it's better to plan and know what I want to build rather than just blindly starts to build without having a clear vision or step by step. Resource comment system sponsorship. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, now. Okay, what is TNet section? Okay, there we go. What is this? Do you The thing is, I used to play, but my storage is not enough anymore because I put too much videos and photos in here. I mean I have an external drive, but and sometimes I have like Google Drive as well. But yeah, I just stored a lot of raw videos that are still waiting to be edited. That's why I don't have enough storage. But I think the only game I have right now is Minecraft because I think I purchased it a few years ago. I forget about it, but then the movie came out and it's like, oh yeah, I remember I bought Minecraft. So the only game I have is probably Minecraft. Yeah, because I'd love to play more, but it's just like the storage. My storage is filled with raw videos of unedited, half-baked project that should be uploaded to YouTube. So hopefully, besides doing this, the streaming of coding every day, I think I want to start making videos again, either about some tech I use or like about programming maybe, or maybe something about photography and videography as well. So yeah, so a lot of the storage is some unfinished project, both coding and videos and photos. Okay, let's go. No, I think we're gonna call GPT Vault. This is cool. Okay, pick one, suggest your own. Or Flex Search, if okay. I think, I mean, like, I don't think my data would be. Oh, next year is info text. This is interesting. Okay. Like, is it like the usual? Well, there's like a search button and you can use it. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Right, I'll put it. I'll put it where search flex. Thank you. Okay, if you have any other recommendation, I'd love that. Support database Latin. Okay, thank you. This is amazing. Okay. Okay, what else? Always adding extra spaces. Let's see if the mermaid is proper. Okay. Let's ask a different AI to fix the error. Let's try Gemini. I don't know. Let's give the error as well. I'm not very good at Mermaid, so I know it could create a nice chart, but I'm not very familiar with the syntax. So let's just ask our lovely assistants, AIs, for free to fix that for us. Okay. It's a bit slow. Yeah, I miss Indonesia very much, to be honest. Yeah, so I actually almost finished with the study and looking for work. So I'm gonna still I've received my I'm going to receive my residence permit, not like full on blue card, no, not yet, just the residence permit. After waiting for a year more of not getting it because they always the city registration was always full, but I finally got an appointment to create the residence permit, and I think it's a great opportunity to find here, even though I know the job market sucks. But yeah, I miss Indonesia very much. DDP, if I may know, which part of Malaysia are you from? No need to be specific. It's the area, because I've only visited Malaysia once, and it was Kuala Lumpur because my brother studied there. So yeah, that was one time I went to Malaysia because my brother studied there. Mermaid pursuing on an unexpected character. Here is the correct mermaid code. It doesn't look any different, to be honest, but okay. It's actually still wrong. Okay, damn, okay. It's still not working. I don't know why. Okay. Maybe there's another mermaid render that could at least render it. Still error. What is that? Okay, this is much better. Okay. So I've hosted Phoebius. I live in KL. I really like eating nasi penyet. Are there any Asian food spots around your area? Like here in Germany or where I live in Indonesia? Yeah, nasi penyet is amazing. Like my area here in Germany or area in my hometown in Indonesia. Okay, let's try to render mermaid here. There we go. Okay. The thing is, it's not. Okay, it's fine. In Germany, okay. Um, near in my city here in Germany, no, but it's quite near the Netherlands, and the Netherlands has quite a few of the Indonesian restaurants. So yeah, if I want to go to or find Indonesian food, I would go to the Netherlands because it's much closer. Or sometimes I would just go to the Asian market, bought some spices, some like pre-made yeah, pre-made spices or like sauces and everything, and just cook them myself. Although yeah, it's quite difficult to get the exact ingredient because yeah, it's sometimes a bit more expensive. But yeah, there's around my city there's no Indonesian food. Asian, there's a lot of Asian, but mostly Chinese or Japanese food or Thai food. No Indonesian. Okay, why is it like this? There we go. Okay. Submit source, API cultures or RPC, upload endpoint. Yes, admin CRUD. Okay. That's actually, yeah, okay. I think this is pretty. I'm not, I don't know if it's like this is like a proper or good system architect or not. Like maybe I'm missing some parts or I should add any other things. But I think for now it's okay. But if you have any other suggestion for the chat, if you have a chat, if you have any if you have any suggestion, I'd love that. You want a deployment flow diagram next. You want to rename it to something more creative. What's your plan? Checklist partner. Damn, okay. Getting some personality here. Okay, good. Thank you, Walt. Kuma or Prometheus. if you come to Indonesia again, I would recommend trying nasi padang as well as tempe. Can be tempe orek or tempe mendoan. Those are my favorites. Development. Sorry if this is, again, if it's more about planning, right, and probably a little bit of design. I know it's already over, but you celebrate in Germany. How was it? It's there was supposed to be like an event where like the Indonesian community would pray together, eat, and everything. I joined that last year. We pray the Eid prayer together and everything. But I joined last year. This year I wasn't able to like sign up for the event, so it was full and I missed it. So I just prayed in the mosque, and I guess that's it. This year is a bit less festive than the previous year. The previous year was a bit more festive because I was able to join the celebration with the Indonesian community here, but for the in like 2024, but in 2025, I wasn't able to get the like a spot because it's like limited. So it's just like I just went to the mosque, pray, eat, and go home. Didn't really do anything because yeah, and it was because I was in the middle of exam. Like, wait, no, not exam. Like, it's close to like exam season, so I couldn't really do much as well. Wait, was it exam season? Maybe not exactly exam season, but like I think I was preparing for exam at that time. Yeah, but yeah, and I guess me and my friends that's also from Indonesia, like that's also studying here. We just like gather together, cook and eat together. So actually, no, yeah, it was quite. It's festive, but it's just not that many people. It's just me and my friends. That's also studying the same, and yeah. So yeah, we actually did that. We just cooked together and then eat together. But yeah, for like the prayer and everything, it's just went to the mosque and then yeah, didn't really do much. Just actually no, that was actually pretty fun. It was lovely, but not as festive in Indonesia as if I was in Indonesia, where it would be like big gathering and everyone would, you know, yeah, visit the houses or do something like that. I think rather than setting up the project, I want to do the UI UX first. This is actually not that bad. Okay, you know what? This is good. Okay. Okay. What do you guys think? Like, do you think this is a reasonable plan? Maybe for like the okay. I know that adding some emojis would make it more fun, but yeah, it just looks kind of forcing it right now. Oops. So MVP, it would be few resources. Content, responsive, clean UI with functional auth. And then deployed. Yeah, I think that's an okay MVP list, right? Move that emoji. Just don't have anything, please. No need for the emoji, even though it looks okay. But no, just don't. Oops. No, no, it's okay. No, no, it's totally fine. Thank you for chatting. No worries, man. No worries. Sorry, no worries, man or woman. I'm not entirely sure because I couldn't see, so I'm so sorry. Oh my god, we 326? Insane. We're almost a third into the YouTube requirement for monetization. So hopefully we can get there. I don't know. I don't know if that's possible. Okay. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. I don't mind. Um. Okay, I guess this is okay, right? Well, I guess what we should do now is, yeah, I think it's an okay PRD, but maybe I could find like a much better template that I could use. Damn, it's almost midnight. Okay. It's been an hour already? Damn, okay. Been reading a lot and hearing a lot about Better Off, but I mean, if I use like the easy one, like Clerk, I mean, it's also fine. It's just that, okay, getting started doesn't really do anything. What is that? Oh, okay. For TypeScript, provides comprehensive set of features out of the box and includes a plugin ecosystem that simplifies setting advanced functionality, whether you need 2FA, multi-tenancy, multi-session support, or even enterprise feature. Secure email and password account session, rate limiter, automatic database management, SSO, and much more. Create a .n file, secret key. Oh, you can generate it. Okay. Zero auth motion to export the auth instance with variable auth as a default export. Secret with auto SQLite processing SQL with easily handling queries and migrations. Any Keasley dialect or Keasley instance to the okay. I'm a bit later in the channel, whatever I'm making. So it's essentially just a directory website. Like something like this. But for like engineering study resources like books, YouTube, website channels or something like that. I know it's probably an a website or an app that nobody uses, but it's kind of like the problem that I want to solve is kind of my own. I'm almost yeah, I'm gonna graduate soon. I hope when I was like freshman or junior, freshman or sophomore or even like junior, I would have like a website or a place where I could find all this collection of materials, website, videos, YouTube channels, articles, or tools, online tools that have had helped me in my electrical engineering journey degree. Yeah, in the degree. So yeah, it's just basically just like this. Where it's going to have like a search, it's going to be filtered depending on the text, depending on the subject, and then users could like, and then it will just link it to like the other page. Yeah, it's just something like this. Um, yeah, so yeah, basically because I think I haven't done, hello, Mr. Janice. I haven't done any like proper full stack project outside of like school project that I want to deploy. Cruz aus Köln, hallo. Wie geht es Ihnen? Ich bin in der Nähe von Köln. Eigentlich. Hallo, hallo. Es tut mir sehr leid. You're a web dev, you ain't getting it. Yeah, I know. True. That's probably very, very true. But I think the only thing I gotta do is just keep trying, because if I just sit around and do nothing, then I better be just die or something. So at least I want to give this a try and see if that's work. But that's why in my job application, I didn't only apply for like developer jobs or IT jobs. I also applied for content creation jobs, photography and videography. So maybe the chances of getting that one is much higher than the developer job, if I'm being honest. But yeah, we gotta keep trying. Once the company realized yes, thank you. I think once the company realized that not hiring junior is a bad long-term decision, it would be like the perfect timing. Maybe at that time I have already gained more experience, but who knows? Yeah, auth handler. Oh, okay. So it's just okay. The client-side library helps you interact with the all server. Better auth comes with a client for all the popular web, including vanilla JavaScript. Interesting. Okay. Do you have any recommendation on what I should focus on? Because I don't focus on front end and full stack, but I feel like it's still a bit too broad as well. I learned 3D, which is a bit more specific, but it's going to take time before I can master it. So if there's any suggestion that you could provide, that would be amazing. Because yesterday someone mentioned that I should find certification, because in Germany, besides side projects and besides resume or like previous experience, having some certification would help. So I was thinking probably I could learn some certification probably from one of the big three cloud. By default, the user automatically sign in. After disable is sign to disable this, you can auto sign to false. Wow. Okay. But there are supports multiple social providers. Do they have like a component? Or okay. To redirect on success. You want to access the user session. Better auth allows you to easily to access the session data from server and client side. So it provides a use session hook to easily access session data on the client side. This hook is implemented using Nano Store. Get session method provided by the client. Allows you to add complex authoritative functions to small lines of code. Oh, there's it. Okay, two-factor. Once we've done with the server, we need to add the plugin to the client. To add this, you need to import the plugin and pass it to the plugin option of the auth. Okay. Yeah, but my portfolio sucks. I've been putting them into the previous video actually on, yeah, so it's on the GitHub. It's also on the LinkedIn, but I think I should put the URL in the next video. So yeah, maybe I'll put my website portfolio there. That still needs some fixing. Oh my god, okay. Well, I mean, we for like the for the project, I'm thinking of having some auth system set up, of course, because I want them to have like a users page where they could see the uh yeah. So I was thinking they could save the resources they have, like bookmark them or something, so that yeah, they could like favorite them or like them or something like that. So I think authentication would be very much needed because yeah, it's just so that they could have their own like users page. Okay. Oh, they already have a component. No? Okay. Oh my god. Okay, no, they already have the component and everything, so we can definitely use it. Okay, yes, okay, okay, okay. That's cool. That's cool. Oops. Okay. Cool. Okay, probably gonna use BetterAuth then. Ooh, this is cool. The point was to be able to create the project and deploy them, I guess. And I was thinking it already has the feature that I want. Like if I make it from scratch, it's gonna take forever to do. Yes, of course, I think if I understand the basics and everything, it would be much better. But I don't mind using libraries and things like that. But yeah, I think I understand. Like I should at least understand every bit of yeah, whether they use cookies or like how do you do the sessions. Cookies are used to store data as a session token, so all cookies are signed using the secret key provided. Okay. All cookies. Make it from scratch. To have the experience and improve your problem solving and thinking this. Beginning is bad. Rolling your own auth, right? Making it from scratch. I think the easiest would be using the, I think, JWT, right? And then just, maybe, okay. Let's try to do that. The crazy universal system, but also easy to get wrong. Did you use an email address as username? Or just you just store personally identifiable? Now, to store a password is easy to get wrong. Do you hash or encrypt? What algorithm? How are you handling password recovery? Only they know the answers. So how are you storing these questions? Yeah, I think the Next.js has some docs for like auth, right? To prevent unnecessary calls to authenticate provider, but you can return early in the server action. You can use React section state hook to display errors while the form is submitting. Some copyright, okay. Sorry, yeah. A lot of people actually I just keep forgetting about it. Okay, which one is the free copyright one? I'm just gonna search it on YouTube. Is it too loud? Is it okay? Or is it? I hope it's fine. User roles before allowing the action to proceed.
The title of this video should be. Can we have this? The title of this video should be "How Not to Store Passwords." Thank you. Because
Okay, please clarify. You said that a new second password. If you're a website that refuses to store their own password, actually a pet peeve. Okay. Or I wouldn't need any auth. Just this. But you know, I kind of want to learn about like setting up auth and everything. That's why I picked that. Even though I want to use like built-in methods, like built-in libraries and everything, because I think it's gonna be more faster and overall, because I wanna find the balance between like developing fast and shipping fast and breaking things fast. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna find a middle ground where I still learn a lot but can still do it relatively not too much from scratch. But yeah, okay, I guess. Yeah, so basically we able to make this. It's not really a proper PRD yet, but I think it's pretty, how do you say it? Like, it's quite okay. It's like a yeah, it's quite okay, I think, for first project and first project planning. So that's that. If I still haven't gotten any, if I still didn't receive any message from the 3D website, I think I'm gonna try to at least set up like the first few things here. And then, yeah. So, yeah, apologies that there's not that much coding today. Yes, please have a rest. I'm also gonna sleep after this. But yeah, I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for anyone tuning in. This is coding every day until I take a job, but today it's more about the planning before the coding, so I'm still gonna include it. So we made all of this with the help of Vault. So hopefully by tomorrow or the next week we can start it. Although of course I think this is not gonna take a week. This is gonna take at least more than that. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Again, I'll see you guys tomorrow to another coding every day until I get a job. Bye bye.